In this video we're going to revise the lessons 1 to 10. So all the work we've done so far, we're going to go over it. This is the third of 5 videos, so you've got lots of chance to practice. So if you look down here carefully, you can see the work we've done so far. We've looked at proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed numbers. We've also looked at turning mixed numbers into improper fractions. And finally, we've looked at turning improper fractions into mixed numbers. So for the first 3, I want you to name the fraction, and then I want you to draw the fraction. For the 4th task, I want you to turn the mixed number into an improper fraction. And finally, I want you to turn the improper fraction into a mixed number. So have a go at these, pause the video, and then compare your answers. The first question is 4/6. The numerator, that's the top number, is smaller than the denominator or the bottom number. So let me draw the pizza. There's the center. And I need to cut it into 6 equal pieces because the denominator is 6. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to cut it into thirds first. So that's the Mercedes sign, straight down. And I'm going to go across and across there. So now if you look carefully, you have 3 equal pieces. It looks like a Mercedes sign. Now if I think about this carefully, if I cut each piece into 2 equal pieces, I'll have 6 all together. Now one way of doing it is, if I look at this line that I've drawn, I continue it on straight down. And the same with this line, I go to the center and I continue on in a straight line. And finally, the third line, and I go across. So I should have 6 equal pieces. Now, if you look at the numerator, it's 4. So I only need 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I've shaded 4/6 of this pizza. The next fraction is 5/2. Now this is an improper fraction because the numerator or the top number is bigger than the denominator or the bottom number. So let me go ahead. I'm going to draw a pizza, and there's the center. Now I'm going to cut this into 2 equal pieces because the denominator is 2. So how do we do a half? Straight down the middle. Now I've got 1 2/2, but I need 5 because the numerator is 5. So I have to go back to the pizza shop and buy another pizza. And I have to halve this as well, straight down the middle. So now I have 1 2 3 4 halves, but I need 5, so I've got to go back and halve this pizza, straight down the middle. Now I need to shade in 5 of these pieces. Now I've shaded in 5 pieces, 1 2 3 4 5. So I can say 5/2 is equivalent to or equal to 1 2 whole pizzas, so that's the big 2, and 1/2. Now this number is 1 2/3. It's a mixed number because you have a whole part and you have a fraction part. So let me draw the whole part. That's 1 whole pizza, and I want the whole thing. Now I also have a fraction part, so let me draw another pizza. and there's the center. And I want to cut it into 3 equal pieces. I want to cut it into thirds because the denominator is 3. So how do we do a third? It's the Mercedes sign, straight down, and we aim for this spot and down here. So we've got 3 equal pieces. I want to shade in 2 pieces because the numerator is 2, the top number is 2. So I've got to shade in 1 and 2. Now I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to cut this pizza into 3 equal pieces as well. So you have the So now all together I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So I can say 1 and 2/3 is equal to or equivalent to 5/3. With this question, I want to change 2 and 4/6, which is a mixed number, into an improper fraction. So let me do the fraction line. Now how do we do that? We take the big number and multiply it by the bottom number. So 2 times 6. 2 times 6, or 2 multiplied by 6. Add the top number. So let me say that again. The big number times the bottom number, add the top number. 2 times 6 plus 4. And this 6 goes at the bottom. So let's try to simplify this. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4 is 16. And this denominator, or this 6, simply goes at the bottom. So I can say 2 and 4/6 is equivalent to 16/6. Now with the final part, I have 9/4 or 9/4. Now this is an improper fraction because the numerator or the top number is bigger than the denominator or the bottom number. So I have 9 pieces and I need to put them into groups of 4. So I need to do the 4 times table until I get to 9. I can't go past 9. So let me try that. 4, 8, 12. That's too much. I can't go past 9. 4, 8. So that's the big number, 2. Now I've used 8, but I had 9. So I have a remainder of 1. And that remainder goes at the top, and then I have this fraction line. And this 4 simply goes to the bottom. So I can say 9/4 is equivalent to 2 and 1/4.